What's up, guys? Jesus Christ.
Oh, what the fuck?
This is Milltown Productions. We are the guys from the Friday Night Fridays podcast. My name's Jace.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold. And we're continuing watching Midnight Mass, the limited series by Mike Flanagan on Netflix. We said in the last episode we were going to go ahead and just watch the third one. So that's why we're all wearing the same clothes and everything. So
No, this has been 2 weeks and none of us have bathed.
That's right. We've just been doing sweaty
what have, we,
man
I was about to
stuff.
say, what have we been doing in between? But we're
Man
going
stuff.
to pop into this third one. We
We liked
so-
the episode.
Yeah.
We want Bev to die.
true.
The sheriff is still just as awesome and amazing and dreamy.
We may not hate the priest as much as we did the new priest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still speculate that he's doing weird stuff.
Still something is going on, all right?
Lisa can walk, and I feel bad for Joe. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
without a further ado, let's get into one of my personal favorite episodes,
Proverbs.
Proverbs.
Further ado, let's do the do.
A Netflix series, Midnight Mass.
Or Midnight Pass.
Monsignor Pruitt? Where are you going? We're this way.
The guy that just redirected him was Mike Flanagan, the director.
Group frequently spent hours
Mike Flanagan.
terrified.
So wait, he died in Jerusalem?
That rabbi's hair.
It's nice to actually see him.
Yeah. There's been paintings, I think, on the walls in his house. And we saw a picture of him kind of younger, I think,
Yep.
with Riley. But this is like the first time we've actually seen him.
The man in the grips of dementia more advanced than anyone in the parish.
Fake old man. Who just coughed? Paul?
Yeah.
Father?
Oh shit, what the hell?
So are the miracles affecting him? Like
That's what it looks like.
he performs a miracle and it like takes something from him or something?
Why would you not lock the door behind you? Unless you're gonna eat her.
The Red Death.
TB in the lungs, G.
But I call Dr. Gunning.
She's looking in the mirror and she's not in it.
Oh, damn it.
A miracle, I mean.
So,
Well, I just now put together that that's her dad.
These are weak, but they are there.
really?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Had you
Every
felt anything? Had you
time
had any sense?
The mom has been there. He's been right there by her.
Not every time.
Every time.
I couldn't feel
When
them.
the entire
I could
town's
feel
together.
Them.
Yeah, and they're always next to each other.
That's the most important thing.
And she is a beautiful mixed baby.
Very happy for
You
you,
know?
Lisa.
And they are always together.
A little underdeveloped, which is understandable.
Obviously is that she's the child, they're the mother and father.
Wait on it and put it one step in front of you. Does that make sense?
She's too pretty to be their kid.
Well, I was gonna say I can't quite picture Chad as a dad right now, but
Oh, yeah.
Gospel's real.
Turns out he's a dad of like 4 kids.
Scan or spinal tapping when we're in the dark about what's happening.
She's walking.
First off, if I just miraculously started walking again, and if doctors wanted to run tests on me to figure out why I'm walking, they better be doing that shit for free because that's gonna
They better be
benefit
paying
them.
me.
Yeah, paying me to run tests on me. Like
that's right.
I'm
If
the
I'm gonna end
miracle
up a
here.
supervillain or a superhero, either way.
I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want me to-
100%.
You want me to save you? Give me that dollar. Just
right.
kidding.
To interrogate a miracle, second guess a gift from God.
I just find a question and wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just like right away.
No.
Don't you wonder?
She's upstairs.
I'm upstairs.
See, now the mother's fine.
I don't even know how I'm gonna get you.
Because she's not better, but she's moving better, it seems.
Good. My wife. If you could please pray for my wife.
His steadfast love endures forever to him.
Since Bull died, and then immediately there was that miracle.
Endures forever.
After the cats, there were small miracles.
So you're saying kind of like the...
Does he have to kill something to perform a miracle? And to do something as big as fixing her walking, he had to kill someone?
It's like the only thing that begets life is death kind of thing.
Yeah.
I felt so connected to her at that moment. That might be good enough for someone, but not for you.
I really like the camera angles.
The cinematography is great.
That's all I got.
There's subtle secrets that Mike Flanagan puts into all of his projects with almost every... And there's actually been secrets already within this episode that I'll be able to talk to you about at the end.
Does it hurt?
Like at the end of the series.
At the end of this episode.
Oh.
I hope she has a moment with, what's his name, John?
Joe?
Joe. I hope she has a moment with Joe now. Oh, they're
Morning.
walking to school.
Morning, Miss Green.
I had a Miss Green in elementary school. She was a music teacher.
Really?
Yeah. He's gonna put a song on and he's gonna dance. He's like, "Come on, baby, let's dance. I've danced in 10 years till my back hurts."
Baby, lock the doors and
Turn the lights down low.
Yeah, I don't think Josh Turney would have sang that.
Yeah. I wonder why he hasn't been like, "Where's your glasses?" She doesn't need a cane anymore? After one day?
Seemed like she healed fast. Like, she's running.
Running?
So Riley and Aaron, that used to be them.
Yeah.
Something bad's
Oh,
about
man.
to happen.
Not to them.
Maybe not to them, but
Seems like there's a lot of good vibes happening right now.
yeah. And I fly.
Now, Kith.
Hooked on a feeling.
Hooked on the ceiling.
Oh God.
Now everyone's in church.
I mean, that's not surprising. Oh, you see that smile she gave?
They done did diddly did the do.
Either they did or they were thinking about it. Because she gave that, like,
Done diddly.
over the shoulder kind of.
All I got to say is the doctor's mama right there.
What you about to say?
That close up when he was giving her the cracker.
Leaven bread?
Leaven bread, cracker. Cracker's cracker.
It's offensive.
Look, I don't know anything about Catholicism. I don't know.
You said
Catholicum.
cracker.
What?
I was talking about you saying crack.
Okay, so
You're
let
not
me-
a cracker.
let
You're
me-
Casper.
Let me finish what I was saying. That close up reminded me of who in Jackass, Jeffrey.
Johnny
Johnny
Knoxville.
Knoxville? Jeffrey Dahmer?
No, Johnny Knoxville dressed up as the old man. She reminded me of the old man.
She kind of reminds me of whenever they dress up Rebecca in This Is Us to look older.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She kind
that
of reminds
too.
me of that a lot.
Yeah, either Rebecca and This Is Us or Johnny Knoxville's the old man.
Yeah.
But do you remember when Mary Catherine played the old lady? And
Yeah.
That's also what that kind of reminds me
Yeah.
too.
Mary Catherine.
She drops dead.
Jesus. Calm
I
down.
hear the
sir.
Milton fight
Calm
song.
down.
Oh.
He's like, I heard the Milton Fight song in his music. He'll take care of it.
Gonna curse in the house of the Lord.
He's gonna walk in on it.
There's gonna be,
That's out of a flask.
but it just filled up the entire thing out of a flask.
Well, I don't think he filled up an entire one. I think it was like already halfway full or some shit.
When we began
But is that alcohol or is it?
No, not alcohol.
rebirth, second chances, that's a lot.
Wine in a flask?
Miracles, walking on water, rising
very Southern
from the
Baptist.
dead. Abstracts? No. God
Especially the
tells
hitting
us.
of the podium.
Mouth of a cave, perhaps.
My question is, how does he know this?
Ruinous with a
Unless he was him.
faintness of the thing.
Yeah, unless like maybe he was following him the whole time or something.
Or he's in the cave?
Oh, come on now.
Maybe so.
I think
Take
it's
his
funny
blood.
that he even says until a light and then the light shines on him.
Take his blood. Take his blood. Take his blood. Take his blood.
I promise that I'm all right.
No, you're not.
And out.
You are being poisoned.
Beezing.
Foods, drink lots and lots of water, get some rest, and
Don't drink anything she gives you, motherfucker.
No, it's more than that.
What's up with that fucking thing?
Sandwich is probably really good.
Don't go through his Oh, it's open.
Holy Bible.
Oh no.
Holly Bibble.
I mean,
Not Holly's Bible.
you can't be mad at him. You gotta let your kid explore his own stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to request that we stay silent during this scene, so I'm gonna.
I'm gonna guess for one, Bev has been putting like pork in their food because she just seems like that spiteful bitch.
Oh, 100%.
She's poisoning the priest
It turns
by
out-
wiping his glasses with poison or something that would be just a little bit of poison.
Okay. And that's why he's like constantly having this like feeling of like he's fighting something. Okay, maybe. I was gonna say it turns out she's the one that's been doing everything on the island. Like,
Don't say stuff like that, because we know you know.
Well, if he knows, he's not gonna say that.
yeah.
That's true.
I'm
which
gonna-
means Bev is not the flying
Yeah, but I
machine.
didn't think that she was.
As we're watching it, I'm literally gonna just act like I'm watching it for the first time. Other than like certain things like right here, where I'm saying let's just be quiet because this scene is
Amazing. Let's
Lord,
do it.
I am going to act like I'm watching this for the first time, except I know exactly what's happening.
that's why.
That's right. Why you? Why you
I'm
mute
kidding,
me?
I'm kidding.
Why you about to lose your privileges?
Not just who I was, but who I could have been. You stole from me things I didn't even have yet. You reached through time, Joe Colley. You reached through time and you stole. All of that is true, and all of that is still in here, but that's not why I came here today. I came here today. I forgive you, Joe Colley, and I see you now. What the Book of Proverbs means wisdom. And if I can forgive you, Joe Colley, then anyone can.
Oh, come on. You got to hug him after that.
I understand that a few
I need to take a second.
You got to hug him after that.
That scene always gets me.
That's
like,
very sad.
That is such a powerful scene to me. It feels so real.
Yeah.
Like the acting is great.
The acting is fucking phenomenal.
Like the way that she would stop halfway through a sentence and like try and catch her breath, and you'd hear that stifled like cry kind of come out, and God, that scene is so good to me.
I almost thought we were about to lose Joe for a second.
Oh, she was about to kill him? No, I remember the first time that I watched that scene, I was like in awe.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm able to kind of keep the tears back right now. I still welled up, and I had one tear come down. But the first time that I watched it, man, I was a mess. I was a mess during that scene. Just because also seeing Joe so emotional during it, man.
Yeah. They did a really, 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 really good job.
Oh yeah, phenomenal.
Really.
Amazing scene.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know I don't know how to talk after that.
Right? Like, there's actually going to be quite a few scenes like that in the show where afterwards you're just kind of like, oh, wow. Like,
Yeah. I do kind of wish she would have been like, I mean, I get why she didn't, because she still hates him, but she's forgiving him. But like, that man needs a hug right now.
that's why it's so
'Cause-
powerful when she says, if I can forgive you, then anyone can.
And
Basically,
she's talking about he needs to forgive
forgive
himself.
She's giving him permission to forgive himself. Like, that is, oh man. I need to stop. I'm going to get myself worked up again right now.
but let me be the first one to help calm you down. No one is taking a
I don't want to hear from you now after that.
He knows all about Jesus.
Because Muslims know about Jesus.
People altered the message. Priests, popes, kings. That's why there's
That
so
is
many
technically
versions
true.
of the Bible.
Because there used to be more books in the Bible, and the kings made people take some away.
Particular text. What? Are we gonna burn books we find even a smidge controversial? And in this case, current events,
Who said yeah?
Me?
local events.
That's a thing that people do. Like,
Right.
That's what tyrannies do.
Local school, well, I just don't know what that is.
bullshit. But what you're saying is bullshit.
A certain breed of religious. I've never liked that.
This is my gripe.
Okay. About the show or about Bev?
Both.
Okay.
About any show.
Okay.
When you hate someone as much as you do Bev, they keep them around for a long time.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're mad the show might keep her around for a while?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is my rifle. This is my gripe. I really hate Bev. We're really about to fight.
Well, that's why I said, like,
Yeah.
to me, she definitely seems like the main villain right now. Because, like, yeah, we have the weird stuff that's going on that seems supernatural and whatnot. But so far, she's the only thing that I hate in this episode, or in the show. And that whole scene, man, the fact that she won't let anyone fucking speak.
Oh, I
she
know.
just keeps
Yep.
interrupting.
Cutting off every fucking person.
And then she even says, when she says, why be afraid to let the kids explore and learn? He literally said he was fine with that.
Right.
But he's not okay with it being shoved down their throats or just being presented to them as if
Yeah.
it's like, nah.
Like it's school.
United States is supposed to be all about separation of church and state. So the state, a public school, should not have
Bibles handed out to the kids.
Yeah, because like public schools, they do touch on religion a little bit, but it's not like Christianity. Like I learned that there were I learned in high school or middle school, I can't remember which one, that there are a bunch of different religions. I didn't just learn about Christianity. I learned stuff about I saw stuff about Buddhism, you know, Islam, Christianity, all kinds of stuff.
So the thing is, so what Bev does in this scene really reminds me of my upbringing a little bit, where she says, "Why be afraid to let them learn about Jesus?" And then he says, "Well, he knows all about Jesus." She goes, "Not everything I'd expect." And then whenever he gives the whole rundown and, you know, we love Jesus and blah blah, she goes, "Well, you know, you learn something new every day." It's these fucking know-it-all,
Right.
insanely religious people who know nothing about these other religions. Whenever I was growing up, I literally thought that like every religion believed in something radically different, that there were no similarities.
Yeah. I hated for a long time, especially after 9/11, that a lot of people were just so terrified and hated Muslims.
Yeah.
Now, granted, well, I don't know much about the Sharia law or whatever, but I do hear it's like really like
It's just the fact that you have to be this, you have to be that, you have it, like that's the kind of religious nut that she is. So
delivering them, that's gonna be harder. That I'm not looking forward to.
So that's a double-edged sword. It makes him feel better, but that's just gonna bring up a lot of like torture for the parents of that girl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Kick their ass.
I'd kick it just like this. Oh!
I'm like,
really my thigh. So.
Ow, my butt.
Kick their thighs.
Well, there's a gold Jesus right there.
Oh no, you kicked my thanta.
All right, Mom, time for a bath before.
Did you see that chimp?
What?
She was holding a chimp in that picture. What the fuck?
All of this, it's like I'm speaking in German for all the good bits.
She's remembering. I got Joe bumps again.
Yeah.
When did you move me into the living room?
A year ago.
Mom, that was like 5 years ago. What are you talking about?
Well, she's been in that fog since, so.
Right? So I figured, fuck it. And I came here.
Fuck it.
And I heard your confession today, and God forgave you. Who does that leave?
Him, her parents.
I got it from here, gentlemen. You two go on ahead.
Of course. I'll be there. Good night, Father.
Pour all your alcohol away, Joe. Out into the yard.
Joe Mama.
Joe Obama.
Recreation Center. What a fucking legacy. Bev Keene's money laundered. That's all. Queen Evil Bitch Emporium.
I like that one.
RS Incorporated LF. Before I ever saw the inside.
Why does his voice sound so familiar, though?
Talking like that under this fucking circumstance.
That's my sex voice.
Maybe my life might be worth.
Aw.
Shows to go, you don't.
Shows to go, you.
Words to live by them.
I know what he reminds me of now.
Never.
Bobby from Supernatural.
Oh.
Glad you're there, Joe.
I kind of see that.
Good night, Joe.
Night, Riley.
I share vocabulary with Joe.
Everyone from my school goes there, so I just...
No, they don't.
Well, a lot of them do. So I thought it'd be cool to go see what it's about.
Why did he kind of sound like he had a Mexican accent there for a second?
No, I don't think so.
Probably an actual like Middle Eastern accent.
I was thinking.
You're not a Christian.
Well, that wasn't up to me, was it?
Wait, why does it sound like he has an accent but his father doesn't?
You didn't ask me if I wanted to be a Muslim. You're the one who decided to become a Muslim for Mom, and you're the one who decided to move here because your precinct was too fucking racist and you just couldn't take it. It's always been up to you, Dad. You make the decisions, you.
Well, that would explain it.
Tomorrow we can talk about it more if you'd like.
Fuck!
What?
There was something outside the window.
What happened?
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
Do you actually see something?
Yeah.
Go back.
You can do the 10-second thing, too.
It doesn't help with the lighting in here, but. And then when it goes back. So there was like a whitish kind of outline with like one of the glowing eyes. What it looked like?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Make sure the fucking window's closed, bro.
I'm seeing things.
Yeah, everyone sits here with their fucking curtains open and shit. Not me.
Yeah, I can't sleep like that.
Never ever.
I don't want nobody watching me while I sleep.
Never ever.
On before
Also,
the
why did his dad just have a wicked smart Boston accent for a second?
Father?
He dying. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, now.
I told you it was poison.
Father.
Come on, now.
Father Paul.
Died the same way the dog did. I'm really annoyed by that.
I thought he was about to blink.
Eyes. We're gonna get scared and drop it again? Oh no, we're about to see it, are we?
There it goes.
Get ready. Oh. Fuck. So it is 100.
Pain, yes.
How does he know?
Here, like the tomb was unearthed by the storm, and the word was angel.
You see the halo around its head?
And he's been giving that blood to the fucking churchgoers, and this is his new cult. Except he's dead.
If he gets up and he's young, but they have two different skin colors.
Entrance, and he walked to it. He walked to it, but
It is him.
it raised a hand to shield him from the sun. His hand.
They had two different skin colors, though.
I guess just because of how old he was.
Yeah.
But also in that lighting, he's got pretty light skin right there.
So he is. I was right. Oh man.
I thought it must have been churches. Ancient church hiding in behind to me. Angel of the Lord, afraid of the light.
I wish we could see it better, but we have to have this light on.
We need to turn the brightness up on the monitor. For sure.
The dear souls of this island, so that we may bring them your love and your mercy.
So you still think he's all that good?
All my sins, to do penance, and to amend my life. Amen.
You got something?
Yes, I do.
It's almost over, so.
Knew it! Yeah! Fucking knew it! Sorry.
Senior! Oh, thank God!
She knew.
She knew?
She just called him Monsignor.
She's been poisoning them this whole time.
Oh, that's a newspaper of what he looked like back in the day.
That's what she looked at.
She saw that.
That's what she looked at earlier in the episode when she was all like, that's what she was looking at.
How come no one else has seen that newspaper hang up on the wall?
I guess no one's really tried to look at it. It's just kind of always been there, so they're not really.
But guess what now, motherfuckers? He's a vampire. Because he had vampire blood in his system and he died. Or he's an angel.
So he believes in
Johnny Depp? Oh, never mind. That's literally Ross.
Yeah. Well, guys.
Well, they redeemed it, but I just want to go ahead and say that I felt robbed.
Oh, whenever he
died.
Yeah.
I felt very robbed. Like, why would they do all this shit, reveal what actually happened, and then he dies?
Yeah.
I was like, come on.
Yeah.
But do you think she's really been poisoning him to figure? Because she's like, I knew it.
So I believe yes, because the way that I think it is, she saw that he was doing these miracles, and then she's like, "There's no way."
Yeah.
She's healing, or he's healing all these people. I need to prove to myself that he can actually do this. So I'm gonna see if he can heal himself.
That's still so fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Except he didn't heal himself.
No, she killed him.
Yep. And then you saw the look on her face of surprise whenever he actually died, but it wasn't a look of, oh my God. It was more of like a, fuck, I actually killed him.
Yep. And one of the main reasons also why I think definitely that she did was whenever they were in church and he was initially being like, okay, dizzy spell, you see her sit up when no one else does. She's ready for him to fall.
Oh, fuck.
So, and then obviously with them showing her with the 1080 again, it had to have been that she was poisoning him. Especially because he dies, like you said, the same way the dog did.
Yep.
It had to have been the poison.
It was 100% the poison. Also, I knew he was fucking feeding vampire blood to the congregation. And
Well, they
it's
still
been
haven't.
healing
They
them.
haven't really shown that.
No, but I mean, it has to be.
Because I mean, you would think,
It
what
heals
was
them.
it that he had in the flask? And again, they are starting to get better. So definitely, pretty easy to assume that that's probably the case.
Yep.
I told you guys we were gonna get some answers in this episode, and I think we did.
Yeah. It's cool that we finally got to see it.
Yeah.
And confirm that it is 100% a vampire.
Yeah.
But it looks like a demon,
everything's
man.
a vampire.
What?
So okay, here's what's funny. The first time I watched this show, at no point was I thinking vampire, because I'm used to Mike Flanagan doing supernatural stuff. Like, I mean, obviously, no, what I'm saying is like ghost stuff.
Vampires are not supernatural.
Paranormal.
Yeah, paranormal is what I meant. I'm used to that kind of stuff from Mike Flanagan, so I was expecting something similar along those lines. And whenever it was dealing with church, I was thinking demons or something.
Yeah.
And then instead we get what seems to be a vampire that looks like a fucking demon that he thinks is an angel. I mean, it threw me off the first time I saw it.
Do you think like, the vampire chose him? It could be because he said angel.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't see the vampire as something evil, and
He said he was afraid, but
yeah, but then he come to the conclusion of angel, or it was the first person he had seen in like hundreds or thousands of years.
I mean, that's definitely true. Like, he was the first person he had seen. I mean, he's the one that unearthed that cave.
Well, he didn't unearth the cave.
Yeah.
I mean, the storm did, but
he was just the first person to walk
as
in.
he was approaching it, though.
Okay. Does that mean vampires can't die even if they don't feed?
I mean, they probably could survive. It's just they're probably in agonizing pain all the time. 'cause they're
Vampires,
hungry.
if they don't feed, they're still alive, but they kind of petrify until they smell human blood.
So basically, there's a chance that vampire could have looked more like a human at some point.
And then since he couldn't feed,
it
he
turned
into
more
that.
and more into that.
That's cool. I like that.
It could also be, though,
I like it a
that's
lot.
like the father of all vampires.
Could be.
Like before Dracula.
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea, like, what if it... I know this is weird, all right?
Okay.
But, like, the halo, and he said angel.
Like if it actually is an
I
angel.
kind of... Weirdly enough, I don't know why, because it's different.
I think it's like Angel of Death, if anything.
It seems like a
Also,
fallen angel, you know.
It makes sense. The fedora in the trench coat, he's having it wear that, so it's kind of disguised. But it seems to it seems to be more human-ish now. Maybe not.
Because I mean, from a distance, Riley thought it was Pruitt.
That's because of the fedora and the trench.
Yeah, but I mean, he was
but
literally
he wouldn't have been able to hide every bit of those wings under that trench coat.
He was right behind him running at first, and he still thought it was Pruitt.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it was also like storming and dark.
But now, then again, every other time we've seen it, whenever other people see it, it's not wearing the trench coat and fedora, because whenever Aaron saw it, it seemed to just be in its birthday suit.
Because it has to fly away.
Yeah. And then same whenever Ooker encountered it, which I mean that was in the house, so it was looking to feed, so
That wasn't Ooker.
no, yeah,
That was Bull.
Bull, yeah.
But if the church is turning most of the people into vampires,
Well, but they're not. Only if they die will they become vampires. He's just using the blood to heal them. Vampire blood will heal you.
And eventually your body would filter it out just like anything else.
Right. So after the vampire blood is filtered out, if you die, you just die.
oh,
But as long as if he just kept feeding it to you, you would end up also living for like ever, basically. You would get almost all of the benefits of being a vampire, except for like any like flying or super speed or strength or whatever. Just being constantly young, like at your peak
yeah.
performance.
Well, then if that's the case, right? I guess it depends on how much blood the vampire really needs. But why did the vampire kill Bull when he could just continuously feed off of Monsignor? He could have just continually feed off Monsignor and continuously heal him and live forever. Well, obviously he'll live forever anyways, but then like continuously heal him, and then he doesn't have to kill nobody.
I don't know, like I think it's
I think
because
he's been hungry a long time though too.
Yeah, he probably had to
Killed all those cats.
He had to hold back to not kill Monsignor in that cave.
Right.
And then or at least give him the healing power of his blood.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's probably another situation where he's like, I want to keep Monsignor alive, but I can't always keep, myself in check. So whenever he took down Bull, he probably just finished him off.
Plus, the sheriff was talking about like him being a drug dealer and all this stuff, and he's bad, all that. Maybe he overheard it.
He could be judging them.
Could be like vigilante style, only going after the bad people.
And it is interesting that at first it was going after the cats, like trying to satiate itself on that.
Right, trying to stay away from feeding on the humans.
But now it's moved over to where it's like, nah, I need
Because he ate all the cats.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. With you saying, do you think that he's still all that good? Obviously, what's happening has benefits, right?
Right.
But it's obviously not the best thing that could be happening right now.
It's one of those do the means justify the ends?
Because he thinks he's doing what's right.
Right, exactly. He thinks it's an angel. He thinks that is God.
So to say that he's bad, I can't really say that because he's not trying to be bad. Like he thinks he is doing what he is supposed to do, like what his destiny is. And it's to what he thinks is save this community and heal them.
But that's what every other cult leader thinks as well.
Yep.
It's true. But, it's crazy and it might piss a lot of people off, but if they come out and say everything, right? What if he does that? And then the community's like, hey, why don't we all just agree to feed the vampire and then he'll continuously supply us blood and we'll all live happily ever after.
That still kind of seems like a cult.
But it's a real cult. All the other cults are fake.
At that point,
I mean, the cult itself is real. It's
Look,
just what they believe.
That's a codependency at that point.
All I got to say is if I could live forever, I probably would.
As long as the people that I loved were also living forever.
And with that, they could.
But also, if he went out and told them the truth,
they think
most
crazy.
of those people, and would be like, that's fucking evil.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Like, that's not of God. Also, another thing, at first he says angel, but then he calls it God. Whenever he talks about while he was leaving the cave, he says it was the Lord, afraid of the light, didn't want to come out. And that's whenever he put him in the trunk and took him back. So he was thinking that it was God at that point.
Well, you
can't look at God without dying.
He only put him in the trunk to get him across the bay.
Right, yeah. He wanted to get him
because
I don't remember him calling it the Lord, but angel of the Lord.
Oh, okay. I thought he said the angel was the Lord.
Okay. So
okay,
an angel
cool.
of the Lord. So he still thinks it's just an angel.
Yeah.
I was surprised that we got such a big answer like that in episode 3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, again, there's only 7 episodes, so it kind of makes sense. We're technically kind of at the halfway point, pretty much. Episode 4 really is the halfway point. But man, this episode was insane the first time I watched it. We had some really powerful scenes again. Fucking Joe and Lisa, man.
Oh, I know.
I know we already talked about it, but damn, that scene is good.
Yup.
The scene with Bev and the sheriff kind of going back and forth, mainly just Bev not letting anyone talk. Fucking hate it. That was annoying.
I hope she doesn't get to live forever.
No. Seeing that
Why would you tell us that?
No, I'm saying no, like I don't want her to either.
Okay. Well, we know you know the answer.
You said I don't want her
He's
to live
playing
forever.
devil's
No.
advocate, though.
Yeah.
Too.
Let's see what else did we have. So we had Joe joining in with Riley.
Yep.
At AA, which was really nice to see.
Yep.
I liked the fact
joking afterward too.
Yeah. I liked that. Well, I can call him Monsignor now. I like that Monsignor said that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
So do you think? Well, now the mayor knows, and Bev knows, and the mayor's wife knows, and
Sturge knows.
Sturge knows.
Mm-hmm.
So like now that so many people know, now the entire fucking town is, oh my god. The doctor's mom did know. She said John.
Yeah.
And she said
That was the whole thing that kicked off you thinking, what if it actually is
I
John?
know.
Because she says John, and then whenever she says no, this is Father Paul, she's literally going, yeah.
Fucking hell.
She recognized him because she was around whenever he was young. Yep,
Hell yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
See, again, Mike Flanagan throws in stuff like that so that later on you make that connection. You're like, wait a minute, holy shit. Mm-hmm. And there's already so much other stuff too that he's sprinkled in throughout these 3 episodes that pay off later on. That's like fucking insane.
Dude, I kind of feel like I would watch anything that he directs.
Yes.
He's really fucking good.
Yes.
He is really good.
Probably my favorite horror director right now. I mean, he is so good. Mainly, again, because like I'm literally fanboying right now. Because yes, it's scary, but I would literally watch something that he made that's just these people.
Yeah, it's just for the story.
Because like,
yeah.
I'm so invested in just the characters themselves that whenever the scary thing happens, I almost forget that I'm watching something scary.
Oh, I have
yeah.
not felt like we've been watching a horror this entire time. It almost feels like a drama.
Yes.
It feels a lot like a drama. Like
a really good drama.
I was thinking in my head, like, this is a lot like This Is Us.
Dude, I made that comparison before, but mainly with The Haunting of Hill House, because again, that's my favorite of the 3.
Mm-hmm.
But no, yeah, he has the same kind of writing style where things are said and then they pay off later, and like, oh my god, which I know that's kind of a common thing for directors to do, but the way he does it, the way he crafts his stories.
I mean, just in these 3 episodes, it's been like,
Yes.
Phenomenal actors, phenomenal writing, phenomenal directing. He does very well at building characters. He does very well at building a plot and executing all of it very well.
There's you guys mentioned the cinematography earlier on.
Yep.
How you liked the camera angles and everything.
Mm-hmm.
The way he plays with shots, I wanted to say this before we ever know that this is actually Monsignor Pruitt. In this episode, though, there's a scene whenever Bev's out on the porch talking to the community that's out there, like, heal my husband, heal my wife. And she's doing the whole... It then cuts to Pruitt inside.
Yeah.
And he's standing there, and the picture of old Pruitt is just right above his shoulder, staring over him. So it's young Pruitt juxtaposed by old Pruitt standing in the same shot together.
That's cool.
And I love the way he does that, just adding those things in because you're looking at the same person, but you don't even know it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
it's
awesome.
so good.
Yeah, and then once he starts talking about that entire story about old Pruitt walking through the sandstorm, it's like the only way he could have known that is if that is him.
Yeah.
Right. Or if he was there.
Yeah.
Or if Pruitt told him.
Which is what he claimed like the whole time. He was like, "Oh, Pruitt's told me all about this." And whenever you were talking about you like the wood carvings and stuff, the part that I was talking about that's really cool is obviously whenever the wood starts bleeding.
Yeah.
And that looks really cool. And then he does the whole, take of this and drink, it is my blood.
Right.
Talking about how the vampire's doing that to Pruitt. Take of this and eat it as my flesh. And whoever does this will have, eternal life. Sounds pretty similar to a vampire.
Yeah.
Yep.
And to be honest, like, remember when I said like it's gonna be like to where he had to kill something to then heal someone else? Since they're using the vampire's blood, the vampire obviously doesn't have unlimited blood, so he will have to feed to then produce more blood to heal someone else.
Yep.
So it technically, again, I was right.
Yep. So the albatross-looking thing has to feed.
Dude, when we watched the first episode and you guys were both immediately vampire, I was like,
you motherfuckers.
Yeah. Like,
Holy
what?
shit. It's because of the eyes, man.
I mean, yeah, it was definitely weird looking because it almost looks like, I don't know if you guys know what The Rake is, but it's a creepypasta. It kind of reminds me of The Rake in a.
I don't know The Rake.
I'll look up a picture of it. It reminds me so much of The Rake.
Yeah, but I've seen a lot of vampires that look exactly like that. Like, what's the
in real life?
Yeah, in real life. What's the one movie? Is it just called Dracula when it has Vlad the Impaler?
Probably.
It's a really fucking good movie. Like a really good movie.
Old movie?
Not really.
Really?
The guy from Pirates of the Caribbean. He makes the swords.
Oh. For a second, I was like, Johnny Depp.
And,
Is that what you're talking about?
Fuck, what's his name? How do y'all know that? How do y'all
So
not know
this is a picture with dark eyes, but
Yeah. Oh god.
that, and then this is like an actual like supposed picture of it.
Oh fuck. That's
Yeah.
creepy. Yeah. There's Elizabeth. That's funny. Elizabeth, Johnny. Jack Sparrow.
Orlando Bloom.
Orlando Bloom.
Will Turner.
Will Turner.
Will Turner.
Yeah, Will Turner is
Okay.
Dracula. Well, Vlad the Impaler in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Really fucking good. Really good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's one that I saw forever ago that had Ethan Hawke, Willem Dafoe.
I know which one you're talking about.
The vampires that look like that are the ones that actually feed on themselves.
Yes.
And over time, they become that decrepit-looking grossness.
Was like they devolve.
Yeah, basically. Man, this episode was intense.
Oh yeah, this episode was the tits for sure.
It was the tits, yeah.
Thing is, though,
Big ol' circus.
it literally only gets better as it goes on.
Damn.
Episode 4 is definitely like, it has a bit of a lull in the middle, but I don't mind. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna give like any details about it. Just because again the characters are so engaging.
Yeah.
But it's not much different than how like with these there's not much actual scary stuff happening at
Yeah, okay.
first. It's mostly because I like how they're more conservative with the scariness.
Yeah.
But,
I'm just pretty excited because I told you because when we were trying to figure out in what order we should watch them in, I'm like good, bad, best.
now again, the bad is not actually bad,
But
it's the weakest of the three.
weakest
in my
of
opinion.
the three. But the third one's gonna be better than this one.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, how? I don't understand how you could think that one's
So
the best.
the thing is, I watched them in order as they came out.
Okay.
So it could be that I'm biased that Hill House was the original miniseries that he did. It's also the longest. It's 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Bly Manor's only 9, and then this one is 7.
Are they all hour episodes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. To me, I definitely think that Hill House is better than this.
What?
Now the thing is, though, I still love this so much.
Would you marry him?
I'd marry Hill House before I married this one. But the thing is with the thing is, you guys might have different opinions than me on it. Where we could end up watching Bly Manor, and one of you says, "Dude, I fucking love this one even more," or
Right.
something. But, or it could be where because this is the first one you watch, and this is like your first real experience in what Mike Flynn again does with his limited series. You might think that there's nothing that's going to be better than this one.
I start fucking shooting the camera. Well, I will say the fucking soundtrack in this
I
one,
know.
I already know this is going to be my favorite based solely off the music.
Well, because in
Music
this
is very
one,
good.
they actually use like real songs that are playing. Where
Right.
Hill House and Bly Manor mainly only use their original soundtracks.
Are they like composed music instead of songs? Oh, okay, I got you.
Now Hill House does have a couple of real songs that plays in it. Some of them really good that I actually really like. But they're more story based, I guess I would say.
Right.
Whereas this is like to kind of just set the tone for like what scene we're watching.
Is-
A lot of the same characters we'll see throughout all three as well.
Okay.
Not characters, but the actors.
Okay, good. I was about to ask that because I was like, is this going to be like American Horror Story where it's like technically different stories but same actors?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I like
cool with
actors.
this.
Like the girl that plays Erin, she's in all three.
That's cool.
Yay!
I
like
It's like an
Aaron.
anthology.
Yeah, kind of. Also, really cool thing is he made the movie Hush on Netflix as well.
Oh,
Mike
did he
Flanagan
really?
Yeah, and Aaron is in that movie as well.
That's where I know her
Yeah.
from. I was like, she looks like the girl from Hush
Yeah.
last episode.
Really funny
Cool.
thing too. In Hush, she's a writer and she's writing a book, and one of the books she has in her house that's like sitting in there is
Midnight Mass?
Midnight Mass.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because I think he originally wrote it as a novel, and then but never released it, and he never thought that he was going to be able to actually give Midnight Mass to his audience, and it was a passion project from that point, and it finally became a thing.
That's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
And I can say this now, like, I think you guys can understand where I come from when I say I'm so mad that this show got overshadowed by Squid Game.
Oh, it released at the same
yeah.
time?
It came out around almost exactly at the same time.
Oh, that's so dumb.
Which again, Squid Game, good, great show.
Never watched
It was
it.
good. I want to say it was great.
But this, fucking great.
Yeah, phenomenal. Like worlds separate.
I watched Mr. Beast's Squid Game, but I didn't watch actual Squid Game.
So for this to get overshadowed by that, I was like, man, like this is so good. Like, but I'm hoping that Mike Flanagan does another limited series that we'll end up watching all together. Like, none of us knowing what happens.
Oh yeah,
that'd be really fun. Really fun.
That'd be nice. Nice.
Do we have any other parts of the episode we want to talk about? It's
kind
of a lot
fucking
to...
jump scare, dude.
Which one?
The one where you actually see him.
Oh yeah.
Because Jason, you jumped, but you didn't even see him.
Oh, at the window or
yeah, at the window.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's because again the sound cues.
Season. Right.
Mike Flanagan does a great job with jump scares too, where there's plenty of them, but it also feels like there's not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And when it happens, it's like, oh fuck!
It's funny because most jump scares, like if there's no sound to it, you're probably not gonna jump.
Yeah.
Right.
What is that? Bam! That's what gets you.
And what I love about his though is that normally you get fake jump scared where something will make you jump, but it's not what you're supposed to be scared of. And Mike Flanagan so far has been actually putting it in the shots that are supposed to be scaring you, just kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Obscured.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like
obscured.
What he had he even in the cave had that opportunity to make that a jump scare and ended up choosing not to make it a jump scare. Like we were
like it technically is, but you're just waiting because you know it's gonna pop up.
But then it just faded to him without the noise though.
Yeah,
at
you
first.
just hear that.
You just see him. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So there wasn't like much of a jump there. It was just like, oh shit, yeah, there he is. But then the actual jump comes from him fucking lunging at him.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping he would have said something in the cave.
The vampire?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping he would have spoke.
What,
and if he speaks
Latin.
and it is not in an old tongue,
be in Latin.
Not necessarily in Latin, but like an old accent.
Well, it would have to be. I mean, unless maybe he was able to learn English while
like speaking Hebrew or something.
Oh, yeah, because he's from Jerusalem. Like that's where he was found.
I know, but like,
can I just say, even though he was struggling to not pass out, that was still a riveting sermon.
Oh yeah,
it was a great fucking speech.
Like, there's like nothing this man can not do that doesn't seem interesting. I know. I
that
fucked
was
it
like
up.
Quadruples.
I know.
I was trying to go through to see if it would actually cancel out. There's nothing that he could not do to not
seem interesting. So it's not.
Yeah, so there's nothing he could do to seem interesting. Never mind. So
no, he said there's nothing he could not do.
I know.
To not seem interesting.
Yeah. So
but basically, that's what I'm saying is he could do things to seem uninteresting.
Wait.
Yeah.
There's nothing he couldn't do, and he wouldn't be interesting.
Everything he does is interesting.
Yeah. It ended up coming out.
Yeah.
There's nothing he could do to not be interesting. So.
Right. And thank you for watching this week's vocabulary lesson in the English language.
And on that
Grammar.
note, I think it's time for us to play
Midnight Ass or Midnight Pass.
I almost said splash.
All right.
I don't know why.
How many more people do we have left on this list?
I got a good one.
Oh, I got an even better one.
No,
I feel like I don't even need
Yes,
to
I
show you the
do.
list
No, you don't.
anymore. We can just.
You want me to just go?
Don't you dare say the vampire.
The vampire.
Yep. Were you saying vampire? All right.
Let me put Vampy Boy.
That's
Vampo
right.
boy.
Vampy Boy. All right.
Vampo boy.
Go ahead and mark him off. I couldn't put him on the list, obviously, yet.
But wait, whose choice is it?
Well, you said it first, so I got to give it to you. So would you?
You fucking bitch.
It seems like he's pretty good at sucking.
I mean, he lets you suck too.
Yeah, but the only thing is, though.
He got TVs.
I was about to say.
So here's the thing, though. I said yes to Reverend Paul because he was a miracle worker, but he's
Oh, he's changing.
Monsignor Pruitt.
Pruitt.
I know, now we're used to him being Paul,
but it wasn't him.
You're taking it back.
So I have to say yes to the vampire because I want to live forever.
Did you say that's forced consent?
Oh, dude, you know what I should have done? A check mark for those of us that say ass, and then an X for pass, so we have like a tally for each one.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what we should have done.
Should have done, but you didn't.
So hold on. 2 of us said yes to Aaron. 1 said no.
Correct.
Sheriff, we all said yes.
That's right. Do a double check mark. For
Bev,
me.
we all, let me do an X there. We all said no, right? No, you
Correct.
said
No.
Upside down cross.
No, I
You
said,
said-
yes to Bev.
Oh yeah.
You guys don't want to break your heart.
Mayor.
Mayor.
Did we all say no?
I said no because I said no to Ned Flanders, and I think Brandon
said
said
yes.
I
Yep.
said no. Yes. Riley's mom. I said yeah.
I said no. And he said no.
You
Yeah,
said
I
no. Okay. Father Paul. Now.
Oh, I thought someone was knocking.
No.
Father Paul, who is Montina Pruitt. What did we say?
I said yes.
And when he's young, nah.
I'm just kidding. I don't remember what I said to Father Paul, honestly.
You said yes.
Okay. And then Vampy Boy, I'm gonna say a big fuck no.
Yeah, I'm gonna say definitely midnight pass.
Okay.
Look, I don't know if that makes me sacrilegious or anything, but you know, if I could live forever, I think I'd have to take it.
I don't think that makes you sacrilegious. Maybe suck-religious.
Take that vampire dick.
I just have to take it. I love it.
Oh no, he's holding me down. Oh, he's forcing me against my will.
Technically, we don't know what the vampire is.
What are you
Well,
doing,
we know he's a
step
vampire.
vampire?
What are you doing, step vampire? We don't know if the vampire is a male or female.
They
We
look
don't
like look like a dude. I didn't see no titties.
That doesn't mean anything. He's
All
also
right.
He's pretty fucking yoked.
there.
He also had cauliflower ear,
Yeah, yeah.
which means
Dying.
Okay.
he ain't gonna be out wrestling.
My pick is gonna be the Doctor.
The doctor?
Oh, big old fat midnight pass for me.
Midnight Ash.
Really?
Yeah.
Freddie Benson's mom?
You damn right. Midnight ass for me as well. Brandon. Character.
Sounds like
Yeah.
Sounds like Brandon doesn't have a thing for lesbians.
That's right. I have,
He's like, why would they have a thing for Brandon though?
I mean,
We're trying to be inclusive here.
Yeah, you have to say yes to her.
What?
all right, just because you're allowing yourself to be forced into consenting.
No, I think short hair.
Listen
on
here,
some-
Mr. Woke Culture.
I think short hair on some girls does look really good.
Oh no, I love short hair on girls. Not all the time, obviously.
100% not all the time.
But the thing is, I'm a much bigger fan of it than like I don't want to say than I would like to admit because I don't really care that I admit it. I'm a really big fan of it usually.
Yeah, it depends on me.
Like when Halsey had short hair.
It depends on you.
Ozzy was hot. Ozzy's hot.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm not a short-haired person. Like not.
oh, you are a short-haired person.
Yes.
But
Yeah. I'm a curly-haired person.
yeah.
If you straighten this, it'll be pretty long.
Yeah.
I identify as a man with like fucking shorter length hair.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I identify as fucking yoked, but yeah.
But instead, I'm just whites.
I identify as yodely yoked.
Yep.
Dumb dad jokes.
Yodely yodel yodel.
Oh wait,
I think we
got
mostly
someone.
left our. I think we mostly left men on the on there now.
That's why it's so hard.
Huh.
Is it? How
Wait.
hard is it?
Have I only said yes to the dudes on here?
Yes.
But I haven't said yes to every dude.
Well,
That's all that matters.
Yeah, yeah.
To be fair,
The only one we know you'd marry is Sheriff.
That's right. That's right. Okay, I got one. It's not on the list though.
Oh,
Can I add it to the list?
Yeah. I'll write
Okay,
it
just so
down.
they can get in. Shattered glass girl from the car accident.
fuck. You know, I wrote in my notes on the first episode that I was gonna probably say her.
So, but the thing is though, do we know how old she is?
No.
She's old enough to drive, but
That's
doesn't-
16.
I'm pulling a Jason right now.
So, okay, well,
I would say he probably would not have gotten 4 to 10 years if it was a minor.
I'm trying to think because like the picture they showed of her at the trial, whenever it was like her family that was sitting there, I'm trying to think. She almost looked like a high schooler in the picture.
Fuck. And he
but
even-
that could have just been like her senior picture or something. Whenever.
And he even said, that he killed some kid.
Yeah, and then the paramedic says, "Ask God why he takes the kids and leaves the drunk
Yeah,
fucks."
but at the same time, a lot of older people will even say call young adults kids.
Yeah.
He's looking up the actor.
Midnight Mass. If we're going off the actress is probably of age, but the character I don't know.
What, you have to be of age to play a...
The reason why I'm saying that is because I know what she looks like without the, because I've seen what the cast looks like. She doesn't look like she's underage.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't even know who her name is in the show.
Because you can't really go off what they look like.
She's a blonde.
I'm gonna change my pick
Okay.
just to be on the safe side.
That's why I left Lisa and all that shit off, because that would be...
So because I started late and because I got held back in kindergarten, I graduated high school at 19. So even if she was in high school, she could be 19 years old.
Let's just avoid that.
I'm just saying, because I graduated high school at 19 years old.
I know.
Except
was a
I know
full-fledged adult.
because I've dated lots of high schoolers.
We'll just avoid it. We'll play it safe here.
Let's definitely play it safe.
But also, you can't go off how they look because Elizabeth in Pirates of the Caribbean was 17.
Yep.
All right, but Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley was 17.
When she turned 18, yes. Well, no, because during Pirates of the Caribbean time,
They were 14 whenever they were getting married, bro.
What?
In Pirates of the Caribbean time.
No, when did the movie come out?
Oh, in like 2002?
2002?
Either 2002 or 2003.
So she was 17. I was 19. I was 9.
Wait. No.
I love listening to your math, though.
But wait, I was 19 when I graduated.
You were either 10 or 11.
What year were you born?
If I was
92.
If I was 19 whenever I graduated high school in 2012.
You're going from graduating high school instead of your birth?
Yes, because it's only a 10-year difference. From 2012 to 2002.
Yeah, but it's also
10 years.
only 10 years from 92 to 2002. That's what I'm saying.
But still 9. I was 9. And y'all said no, I wasn't.
I didn't say you weren't.
In 2001, you would have been 9. You were born in 1992.
I was 10. Whatever.
So you graduated at 20?
No.
You were about to turn 20.
I turned 20 in 2012.
Okay.
But I was 19 when I graduated.
There you go.
Yeah, so it depends on what time of year the movie was released.
Yes, so I could have been 9 or 10. So fuck both of you.
Why me? I didn't say anything except for why you chose graduation.
Because as soon as I said 9 years old, you both were like, no.
I mean,
I didn't say no. I said graduation.
Going off
Yes.
the basic numbers without having to figure in what time of the year, you would think 10.
You were either 9 or 10 based off of your graduation date. I'm gonna choose Riley's dad.
Ed Flynn.
Yeah.
Wait,
the real Ned Flanders.
Thing is, with Riley's dad, Ed Flynn, I really like the actor. I like most things that I see him in. However, he will always be Elliot from E.T. to me. So that's a big fat midnight pass for me.
I don't know him in anything, so I'm going to pass.
You saw him in E.T.
You saw him in this too.
I haven't seen E.T. since I was like fucking
He's got a better
5.
mustache than the mayor.
So?
Also, did you guys ever see Gerald's Game on Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
That's also Mike Flanagan.
Oh, that makes sense.
No, I've not seen it.
And
That's
Dr. Sleep, the sequel to The Shining, also Mike.
It's Ned Flanders, dog. And for that reason, for the same reason I couldn't. Wait, I think I said no to.
You did say no to Ned Flanders.
Well, no, to the mayor, yeah. To
Yeah.
the fake Ned Flanders, because you said he's Ned Flanders, and I said, wait, no, he's not. And that's why I said no. So you're going to have to change that yes to a no from me. It's a no for me.
I'm just glad. I'm just surprised. Brian, Brandon finally said no to a guy.
Right. Just the mayor and the priest, but absolutely motherfucking midnight ass to Mr. Ned Flanders.
Alright. Sounds good. So now,
That's right.
I think we only have one more episode where we have 3 more options to throw up for the next episode that I have written down.
Okay.
I don't know if we're going to have any more to add, but right now we've got Joe, Sturge, and Riley still left.
We never put Ball on there.
Yeah, well, he's gone now.
Again, he's dead, so.
Well, he was alive.
Oh, wait,
the
you made
first
that same
3
comment
Yeah.
last episode,
You gonna
too.
say you would have fucked him before he died?
No.
All right, then we're good.
So you would have fucked him after he died.
Oh, no!
No.
But then it doesn't matter.
Donald? No.
Donald? No. Sadly, we can't watch the 4th tonight. I must go to sleep and get 3 hours of rest before work.
But our next episode will be in the car.
Episodes of nappy time. Hey, we could kind of record a little bit.
We would not have good audio.
Well, not what?
We would just pass one microphone hooked up to the mixer in the laptop.
Oh, God.
I don't have a laptop. You have a laptop.
Mm-hmm.
On that note, we will be hopefully back with episode 4 pretty soon because we definitely want to continue watching.
That's right. It may be a couple months before this actually is allowed to be posted.
This is true. We're still trying to get episodes like our first reaction,
Yeah.
Unblocked right now
We're-
as we record this.
We're
so.
too stupid to get it right.
Well, we're trying to be patient. We're waiting on other people.
Yeah. And I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm saying we're too stupid.
Oh, as a
As a
unit.
collective.
A unit. Yeah,
Right.
collective
Suck my unit. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to come back and watch some more movies with us, we're going to be uploading twice a week from now on. One video that's going to be a movie, one video that's going to be a TV show. So if you want, just if you want to, I'm not trying to pressure you, but if you want, you can hit us with a subscribe, maybe a like, and you can even comment down below. Tell us what you thought about the movie, what movies you want to see next, or even what TV shows you want us to check out.
Absolutely.
And we'll try and do every single one we can. We'll try and talk with you guys, and we can, have some good conversations, right?
Yeah.
Right? Jason? Jason! Jason!